A lesson that kept revisiting me this year was that it's not about where you start. Just make that first move in the right direction. It doesn't take much to start learning, doing, creating, becoming anything. This year, many people began their journey into the world of homeschooling, possibly only out of necessity and not by choice. But whether you're in it for the long term or just until you feel safe enough to send your kids back to school, I thought I'd share a few small tips that might be helpful for those of you who are exploring homeschooling. Tips that I would have loved to have heard back when I started homeschooling my kids about 9 years ago. You don't need much to get started. What you need will be dependent on the ages of the kids that you're schooling, but it's best to start with less and add only what you feel is necessary. It's so easy to get overwhelmed with resources, but remember, kids learn best from experience and play, not stuff. You don't need a super expensive, structured curriculum, especially not early on. Make an interesting or funny story around any topic, and they'll remember it. Find a unique way to have them apply it by incorporating it into the day in play or a creative activity, and then make sure to revisit it a few times that day and in the following few days. If you feel like you need more direction and structure, there are plenty of inexpensive workbooks that can help you gain your footing and find your rhythm. I found that it's the most simple resources like a simple crayon and construction paper that make the most effective tools. And if you're interested in what curriculums I've used over the years, I have exclusively used Oak Meadow, and I adore it. I very loosely integrated it into our homeschooling for all of my kids as a broad outline for the more linear topics if I need inspiration. Let your children lead the learning. If you want them to stay interested and actually retain what they learn, then let them tell you what interests and excites them. Then it's your job to take that passionate, unbridled interest and creatively sneak all the important elements like reading, writing, math, and hard facts into that story. Kids don't learn if they're told what to learn. They learn when they're actually cognitively and emotionally captivated by a topic. So when they give you that direction, dive deep and make it fun. Then no one will feel like they're learning. It's all just a snowball effect of pure wonder and curiosity. Make the learning space happy and comfortable. You don't need anything special. Learning can happen anywhere. It doesn't have to be a whole room, doesn't have to have a desk or a table, or even be a dedicated space. I've converted an unfinished basement into our classroom when I first got started. I've used a corner of a bedroom piled with pillows and stuffed animals, and we all sat on the floor. And in the summer, nature is our classroom. The space will grow and change with your kids and with the subjects. Be organic, intuitive, and dynamic. There are no rules. Every child learns differently, and every homeschool parent has to come into their own. Like so many things in life, it's all about finding your rhythm individually and as a collective whole, and then grow and change with it. If you actively watch and listen to your children, they'll teach you how to teach them. Thank you for watching, and be well.